Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing all right today. So sorry about Monday. We all just needed a break to relax and recharge, and we're back tonight. Hope everybody's doing all right. This is Hood Action News. We're your hosts. I'm Gigi.
I'm Usagi.
I'm AE.
And tonight, by the title, we're going to talk about just the justice system in America. We already know it's whack already, but the fact that it's it's whack against not just black people, black women in general. Even after death, there is no justice for black women that has lost their lives over such foolishness, and it's ridiculous, and it's absolutely sad. And I don't know, it's just not fair. It's just not right, and it's wrong on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? So, as y'all know, today was a messed up day. And the reason I say this is because there's this beautiful young lady. Her name is Shanquella Robinson. If you don't know, last year she went down to Mexico with a few of her friends. Beautiful young lady. Gorgeous. Went down with her friends to Mexico, and she passed away a very violent death with her so-called friends. It was videos, recordings, all of it. Evidence is right there. Unfortunately, today there was some sad news. So I'm gonna read y'all what happened. Okay. U.S. officials announced they would not be pursuing criminal charges following the 2020 death of Shanquella Robinson. The U.S. Attorney's Office in North Carolina shared that the FBI and federal prosecutors have concluded their investigation into Shanquella's death. At the moment, it's not clear how this will affect the requested extradition the Mexican authorities issued last year. It was previously reported that Mexican officials issued a warrant for femicide for Dejanay Jackson, one of the people Shanquella had been traveling with at the time of her death. Nonetheless, U.S. officials did clarify that Dejanay is not a criminal suspect. However, the Department of Justice or Department of State did not detail their position on extradition. U.S. Attorney Sandra J. Hairston and Dina J. King said in a statement, and this, now listen to this statement, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think of this statement. I mean, we already talked about this before, but when you listen to this statement, I want y'all to give your initial reaction, because I called bullshit when I heard this. Based on results of the autopsy, and after a careful deliberation and review of the investigative materials by both U.S. attorneys' offices, I'm laughing because I'm irritated. Federal prosecutors informed Ms. Robinson's family today that the available evidence does not support a federal prosecution. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? So it's not clear how Wednesday's news affects the extradition request for Mexico, but authorities, but prosecutors say U.S. officials are not bringing charges. And this is the kicker. She died under suspicious circumstances the day after she arrived in Mexico. She was on a vacation with 6 people. 6 people. How? The video was released. Everybody see it. These people beat her. And you're telling me that you have no evidence? This poor family wanted justice, and this is what they hear? This thing with Brianna, the thing with Sandra, even after death, there is no justice. This keeps happening. I don't want to hear shit from Joe Biden talking about we send our thoughts and prayers. You always talk about sending your thoughts and prayers when tragedy happened. We're tired of thoughts and prayers. We're tired of it. But I just send my condolences to this family and my love at this time, because this is ridiculous. I know this family is hurting over this decision. What do y'all think of this? Because this is ridiculous right here, man.
I find it really crazy and fucked up how the justice system, they are hardly putting in the effort of doing anything for Black women, let alone helping them out or doing anything for them, or just even just I don't know. It's just real. It's just really foul and heinous at the same time. But it's like, y'all really do not care about Black women until time comes where it's really too late at this point. And it's just like, y'all got. No, we don't need to stop this. We just need to get rid of them all. Get rid of all of these people in the legal system. Get rid of them all.
I just feel like it's just terrible that Black women have to fight, even get to regular rights of other people in situations like this. Like, there is a law that they're trying to pass in California called Ebony Alerts to have a spotlight on missing women and children and missing girls. So I'm just like, there has to be a law to be passed to even see us as actual people. And that's sad.
Very sad.
This happens over and over again, like Nuna says, and it just gets swept under the rug, and nobody puts a riot in because it's a Black woman. If it was a Black man, they'll be all out in the streets putting up GoFundMes and all types of stuff and threatening Supreme Court and all that type of stuff. Because it's a Black woman, nobody cares.
I'm just irritated, man. Like, I really want justice for her. And I just feel like they just cheap shot at her. I'm like, y'all didn't care. Y'all never care. They never care, and they're not gonna care. And it's just all in all overall messed up situation. Like, there were 6 people with her, and then the main person that was doing it. You telling me you can't do nothing about that? So she literally got away with murder. That person is going to get theirs sooner or later. It's gonna happen. We all saw the video. How can you tell me there's not enough evidence? And she died under suspicious. How? She was beaten to death. Stop. What more evidence do you need? What
like,
more?
Did she do it to herself?
Right. Like, y'all, they lying. They lying. Like, no.
I just don't understand the whole concept of there's not enough underlying evidence for Black women, but if it's another person, if it's a white woman, they'll dig deeper to find the evidence that they need.
Right. Remember when that white girl, she got her boyfriend killed her, and his parents knew about it and stuff? They was all over that, and they family ended up getting justice. They did that real quick. They did that quick. And you can see, trust me, you can tell who they really care and who they don't care about. So y'all know years ago, this happened in Georgia. This young man, he was playing basketball for this high school. They found him rolled up in a mat. Okay, they found him rolled up in the mat, and his organs were taken out of his body. Do you know?
I remember that.
Gigi, I know who you talking about.
And they ruled it as an unaliving. How did he do that? How did he do that and take his own body parts out? That boy got killed. That boy got killed. And no one wants to say how he got killed. And I do believe it was racially motivated.
Yeah, I do believe it was racial injustice. I do believe that's what it is. And I know who you talking about now.
Like they took his organs out of his body. How did y'all rule that is that? That makes no sense at all.
Right.
And I do believe somebody on that team murdered that boy. Murdered him. Cause everybody got real quiet about it. And I'm just like, so we're not gonna discuss this, we're not gonna talk about this? Are y'all really gonna sit up here and act like nothing happened? That I didn't like that ruling. His parents to this day are still battling out with this. And I feel so bad that they have to go through this. And the school act like they don't want to do nothing about it or anything. They want to be quiet about it. I will sue the school. I will sue the school.
Yeah, true. Very true. I would have too.
Because you're not about to sit up here and make me look like I'm a fool when I know what I'm talking about. That is my child. Was that whole story was so sad. And there's other stories. Breonna Taylor. This young lady. You know, she was an essential worker. Beautiful girl. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She was just in her bed sleep. No knock warrant mess that they did. Came in her house while she was sleeping, took her life. Mm-hmm. And they tried to offer her family some type of money, but it's not gonna mask the pain. It's not gonna take the pain away. Y'all, her mama is so hurt by this. Her mama is still hurt to this day by this. I was upset by this. And then her raggedy ass boyfriend, whatever he is, it's his fault because his ass was the one that was in trouble for doing the shit that he was doing in the first place. So she's the one that got caught in the crossfire. It's a sad situation. Sandra Bland also. Oh my God, she got killed in jail. It's sad. We live in the time where we as Black women, we have to keep ourselves safe 24/7, not just against the justice system, just against our own people, man. It be our own people, and I don't even want to sound like that, but it's our own people out here killing us, and we shouldn't have to live in a society where it's like that. And it's not right, man. It's not right. Mm-hmm. And I get upset knowing that our own community is killing us, and for what reason? But we're the ones that always have to do what? Stand up, show out for everybody else. I'm not doing no. That's not our job. And it shouldn't be our job. It shouldn't be our job.
Mm-hmm. I don't like how we have to always go above and beyond standing up for other people when something were to happen. If something happens to them, I don't like that concept.
Same.
You know, they had when, y'all know, 2020, when all that, oh my God, there was so much stuff that happened that year. When we had all those marches and we had all those protests, and Black men had Black women stand on the front line, basically as shields. And I didn't like that. I'm just like, I ain't no shield. I will walk with you, beside you. I ain't about to sit up here and walk in front of you. Ain't you supposed to be shielding me? That's the
Exactly.
That's the bullshit that I don't like. Like you have me up here with my child and you use me as a shield for what reason?
And then just turn around and say you ain't doing enough, and that's why they with white women. Like, let them march for you, not me.
Right. You like that girl said. Like that girl said, waiting to exhale. A white woman can have me.
The leather wearing in the summertime.
Yes. He was on that crack too. He was on that crack. That took me out. That movie was great. I love that part right there. She got on him. But that's how it be though. That's truly how it is, unfortunately. What you was gonna say, sis?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I just don't like how we have to stand up for everybody, including black men. And I don't want to be the one to sound like that, but I hate how we have to stand up for black men, but at the same time, we get the short end of the stick whenever something were to happen to us, and then these men gonna start feeling some type of way, and they just stuck in the middle for trying to support us.
They'll throw us on the bus. They'll say, "Oh, that she must have said something to make them upset for it to happen." Oh, she did something. She had an attitude. It must have been what she was wearing. All that type of stuff. When it's us, they make all the excuses in the world. It's the reason why it was our fault that happened. But when it's them, they the biggest victims on earth.
I'm a black man. Black man been going through this for was it 500 years since slavery. We got this, that. There's black men out here that's the equivalent of white men. Be quiet, because the majority of y'all niggas voted for Trump. I don't want to hear it. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. And that one nigga that was trigger warning fed his baby to a gator, that sounds like some white slavery mess to me.
Look. Okay. Okay. Sat there and killed his girlfriend, and you did that to the baby. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, sound like some master shit to me.
I do believe a white man decided to try to pay him to do that. I believe that's what it is.
No, that nigga did that shit on his own.
No, he did that on his own.
Oh, all right, yeah.
And he did that shit on his own, because he was out here. Oh my God. When I heard about this situation and read about what happened, I'm like, this dirty ass nigga, you really had sat up here and fed your baby to this alligator for what reason? I was just distraught. I was like, this poor baby. The baby probably didn't know what was going on. The baby was probably just, that it's just the baby. All I could think about in my head is the baby. Is this baby.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, you did this. You deserve everything that's coming to you. Because why would you do that? You this angry at your girlfriend. Did you sit up here and do some shit like this? And for what reason? That's awful. Y'all remember like years ago when that man, oh my good, and there's more to this. That man came up to his wife's school, girlfriend's school, shot her. And everybody was blaming her, talking about, well, if she didn't do this, he wouldn't have got mad and came to the school. Are you serious? He was on his Facebook post talking about he was gonna kill her. Y'all should have been talking to this nigga, telling him to stop. Why the fuck is her fault? Blaming the black woman, of course. It's her problem. Yep. It's her fault. She deserved it. Whatever. It's always her fault. Like AE said, it's something she wore. It's always something she wore. Like, y'all got to understand, it's not what a woman wears. If something happened to a woman gets trigger warning assaulted or SA, it's not because what she has on. Stop that. They're just nasty people out here, evil people that do things to people because they want to. It's not because of what somebody has on. Y'all got to stop that mentality. Because it's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's very messed up to say. Y'all do the same thing with children. Is what they have on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that poor baby didn't have a chance. I was just like, oh my goodness. That right there is terrible. Terrible. Like, what was this man thinking when he did that? I was just disgusted. Still disgusted to this day. And then you have podcasts. Certain podcasts out there that have these toxic masculine men that will say some of the foulest shit, and they're black men. Y'all leader passed away last year. Y'all already know what I'm talking about, aka Kid Heels. Your leader passed away last year. Y'all don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. I'm just like, y'all acting like y'all lost y'all mind after he passed away.
Yeah, y'all lost y'all dad y'all never had and don't know how to act.
Right.
The stuff this man was saying, I was just like, how can y'all sit up here and respect this man for what he was saying? And the way he got found was just sad.
Yeah, and he was a hypocrite. He got found with a plus-size woman after making a whole career of bashing black women who are plus-size.
Well, I guess that was a sign from God. But hey, although it was sad, it is sad how he got found.
And on top of that, he was taking what? Viagra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Khadijah's in the chat. Oh, hey, Khadijah.
Hey, Khadijah.
She wrote, it's so exhausting and heartbreaking that black women are the least protected, but the first to be looked at to protect everyone else. I pray for us every day. Me too. Malcolm X said that. Malcolm X said the exact same thing. And it's just sad. It's sad. How do you expect us black women to be there for y'all and do all this stuff when you're not protecting us?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody telling y'all it's got to, like, oh, I'm so sorry, sis. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, every chance you get, you throwing us under the bus and calling us all types of names and trying to dehumanize us, but yet you still expect us to support you? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Lord. I just forgot. Oh, yes. Oh, the podcast. Like, like I said, there's different podcasts out there that will say these things, and their leader just, died, don't know how to act. So there's a group of men out here on the internet and on YouTube especially. They're called the Manosphere. I don't like to go over there. They're horrible, okay. Tommy Sotomayor, he was another one. He got banned off YouTube. He was Kid Heels, I guess his predecessor. He was the worst. This man will go. There's so many communities on YouTube. You got the K-pop community, you got the anime community, you got cosplay community, you got, the art community, gaming community, food community. You have other communities. You have the beef sector. Don't ever go there. Don't ever go in there. That is a real thing. That is a real thing. They actually beef over there and pull up the people's houses and jobs and stuff. That's how crazy the beef sector is. They dox people. Don't go over there. Then they have like the mommy sector where, they have single moms, just parents and stuff talking about babies and things like that. Different sectors. Then you have the manosphere, full of men like Kid Heels, Tommy Sotomayor. You see oh my God, who else is over there? You see Fresh and Fit over there all the time. DJ Academics is mentioned all the time over there. It is a hot mess over there. And they will sit and degrade black women for filth 24/7. It is terrible. But what's funny about it is that these men be talking about white women, and these white women look like they just came out the trailer park, and they look like one of them motherfuckers from The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I got me a baddie. Tyrone. Do you want me to make you a bologna sandwich, Tyrone? Get out of here. Y'all notice that? Do y'all notice that? These black men be talking about, oh, I got me a nice white woman or exotic woman, and when you look at the white woman, who she look like? Tell me I'm lying.
People ain't why they get the worst white woman they can find, but they think they got something just because she white.
Mm-hmm. The white women ain't all that.
No,
they don't got what we got.
Yeah. This old nigga that got killed by his white girlfriend, but was on Twitter making all them black jokes about black women. Now look where you at, huh?
Yep. And that last one that got beat up by all those black police officers, he got exposed to talking about black women.
Wait a minute, tell me you got to tell me about this, sis. Hold on, you got to tell me about this.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I posted the screenshots in the Discord. Let me see if I can find them again. But yeah, he was talking smack about black women too, and he was happy that he had a biracial son or something like that.
Oh.
He one of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm like, y'all going out the same way. You talk all that smack about black women, and then next thing you know, you end up being a hashtag. Well, maybe you should keep us out your mouths.
Right.
That's funny. I mean, I ain't mean to laugh, but at the same time, come on now. You sitting up here talking all this shit about black women, and a white woman done killed you, or police killed you, but you need a black woman to save you. Okay then. All right, Craig, Tyrone. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Fix this yourself. I ain't fixing shit.
Go ahead and go fix it yourself. Fix it, Felix.
Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. We can fix it. Yes, we can. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that scarecrow that was out here being bad, doing bad shit? Remember him? That's exactly how the black men be acting, like just like that. That scarecrow was bad. He was bad. He was out here doing really bad stuff. Don't be like the scarecrow, y'all. Don't be like him. Every time I watch the show, remember, babe, we watched the show, that scarecrow was out here burning down shit, breaking the tractors, pushed somebody in the well, eating apples. He was like, they told him, don't eat all the apples. You're going to get sick. And he's like, I'm not going to eat all that. This is how he sounded like, I'm not going to eat all the apples. I'm just fine. This nigga sat up here and ate 12 apples, and they came back. They were like, we needed the apples for the festival. I ate too many, and I think I'm sick. That little thing was bad. He was the worst character on the show. But for real, y'all, I'm just trying to make light of things. That's why I'm up here kikiing. But for real, though, real talk, man, this shit is just ridiculous, man. This shit is ridiculous. And it's just sad, man. Like, all this evidence, and y'all really sitting up here saying that you can't do anything. It's not that you can't do anything, you won't do anything. Let's just be clear. Let's be clear. I know money is not gonna bring back the daughter, but that mama needs to sue everybody, and she needs to go to a higher source, and she needs to go and she needs to put some papers on some people, because I'll be damned, you gonna do something to my child and you get away with it. You still posting pictures on your Instagram and your Facebook, laughing and kikiing, and my child is gone. She can't even do the same shit they do anymore. They out here having fun. Fuck that. Mama, ruin they fun. No, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Bump that shit. That ain't right. That's not right. They get to sit up here and live their life and go on trips and do shit. Their daughter is gone. She can't even enjoy life and do shit anymore. But they get to post up online and do this shit, laughing about it. Fuck that. No, sue every one of them. Take all their money. Make them broke. Make them so broke they can't even afford Spirit Airlines. They have to ride a donkey around. Do that shit. Put a lien on all they shit. I don't like this shit like that. That is terrible. No, they gonna have to go broke. You got to put a lien on everything. Lien. That's sad, man. I pray that the family, there's never a time stamp on healing, but I do send condolences, love and light to the family. One day they can find some peace and heal. But in the meantime, I know right now this family is going to get some justice, and I don't blame them. I really don't. Because this right here is messed up. How do you have evidence and y'all sit up here and tell me there's... And oh yeah, another thing, black trans women are women too. There's been a lot of black trans women that has been getting killed. That's scary too. That's scary too. And black men kill trans women and say that they're not women. Black trans women are women too. You can't say Black Lives Matter and then not include the LGBTQA community. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Because a black woman, okay? A black trans woman is the one that created that movement. So don't fucking sit up here and disregard the community, the queer community like that, and then say black trans women are not included. Don't do that. Don't do that to our trans brothers and sisters out there, our queer family out there. Don't fucking do that. Don't fucking do that. Because our community is killing them too, and it's just as fucked up. Stop. Mm-hmm. Stop. And this shit stems a lot from white supremacy. There's so much rewiring that black people have to do. Jesus Lord, it's gonna take like 500 years. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all.
I don't know either. Like at this point, I'm over it. I just realized at this point, only black men lives matter with that whole movement. So
yeah. It's gonna take a whole lot of centuries for this rewiring shit to happen.
Damn, you said centuries. God damn.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, you ain't wrong. You right though. Because oh my goodness, it's gonna be a while. Oh Jesus.
It's just fucked up how, yes, black trans women are women too, and it's just fucked up how there's a whole bunch of anti-trans and queer laws that are about to set into motion right now because of shit like this. It's so fucked up and it's scary. It's just not a good thing.
And what crazy is the community be out there more than these niggas. That's the funny part.
Show do. They be out here marching for us. They be out here protesting. They sure do.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want to ride with them because they're gay and all this. And I'm just like, stop. Please stop. Cause let's be real. A lot of y'all black men that do that, y'all on the DL.
Yeah, ask Mama Janet. Oh, so you doing the bending? Yeah.
I love that part. I love part of the movie.
I love that quote.
That was great. That part took me out every time. He said, I ain't bending nobody over. He got real mad real quick. I ain't bending nobody over.
Oh my goodness.
That was great. That Mama Janet had him in a chokehold. He was just like, excuse me? What are you talking about? Yeah, we know what you was doing, buddy. Caught you in the beginning of the movie. They caught them out there. Caught old dude out in the parking lot giving this nigga sloppy toffee. And the police, showed in. The police pulled him over, and Janet found out about it because they went to the opera, and he was looking at some dude. She already knew, like, there you go.
Oh no.
That right there, I was like, yep, it's over tonight. Mess, y'all.
Yep.
Y'all that's a good movie, but it's really sad. It's
very sad.
And I just Michael Ealy, I'm sorry, but I can't
Crazy
like you.
eyes.
Right. You threw them kids out the window.
I don't see the appeal in Michael Ealy at all. I'm sorry. What's so attractive about him?
He light skin with light eyes. That's what it is. But I don't trust him. I don't trust it.
Me neither.
That man.
Me neither, girl. And he married to a white woman. I can't do it.
No.
Watch out.
Same with Terrence Howard. I like him, but I don't know.
Nah.
He plays too many dirty parts for me for Terrence. Like, no, I don't trust him either.
Girl, remember he was in the Ashanti video? He was cheating on her and shit. I'm like, they got this nigga in the
being abusive and threw a chair at her. I'm like,
Nah, Hannah, I know if you watching this, I'm sorry, that man is not fine. Sorry. Go stand by Mark for once. At least he'll keep you company. Anyway.
Y'all got Khadijah in this chat cracking up. We have to tell her the truth. We're going to have an intervention. We're going to sit down in a circle. We're just going to tell Hannah, like, look, we cannot trust your choice of men ever.
Right. Listen, you got Mark, bobblehead looking ass. Then you got Michael Ealy in one corner. Like, ma'am, what's going on? Yeah, time to go see a therapist after this.
What you say last night? Look, AE. Last night on the stream, Usagi said some shit that took me out. She was like, y'all out here tripping. Y'all need to be on bed rest. I said, that bed rest, sis. You didn't tell the people to be on bed rest.
Like they got the flu or something.
I'm just like, y'all need to be on like 30 hours of bed rest. My God.
Girl, that was out here tripping the other night. We're going to talk about it after the live, but I had to gather some people, one person together for some mess, and we're actually going to talk about that tomorrow night, because I'm just like, y'all, dude, Lord Jesus. I hate having to make announcements every week. This is starting to get repetitive. I feel like I'm in kindergarten class, and I don't want to keep doing that. But it's whatever. But at least the good part about the stream, Robbie's gonna go to jail. Yay! And I know somebody's gonna be like, "Don't celebrate that." Boy. Hell yeah, I'm celebrating that. He did some fucked up shit. He needs to go to jail with his wrinkly ass. He has a punchable face. I'm sorry. That excuse, AE, was so bonk. You really sat up there. That excuse, I'm like, what? Please stop.
I just don't like the fact. I'm sorry, Nuda, for interrupting,
no,
but
go ahead, sis.
I just don't like the fact how he overshadowed everybody in in his group labels company for about he's the only person in jellyfish that makes money when you got you got Gugudon, you got old girl from Kepler, and that K-drama actor that's in there making money, more money than you've ever could imagine to make.
Right. He literally threw them under the bus, talking about I was the only one that was making money. You a damn lie. What were you doing besides being on?
What was Leo and them doing?
Right. Even on his 2 labels, he said he was the only one that was making money. Stop lying. You were only on what was it? 2 days, 1 night. You on that show. That was it, and you made money off that. But other than that, that was it. And then you sat up here and you lied about the shit. You lied about the shit. That's what took me out. Then he took the medicine that people that had epilepsy could have took. So basically, you're taking medicine from people that really needed it. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And that apology was just, like I said, that apology was bonk. He was like, and then he left Vicks, right? He left Vicks, of course. He left Vicks, and then this is what he said that was just like, whatever. He's like, I would like to sincerely apologize to the epilepsy patients and their parents who have been hurt by this self-justified wrong decision I made in this process, along with everyone required to serve who was diligently carrying out their duty even at this moment. I like to sincerely apologize to all the people who were hurt by me. What? I wanted to be someone you could be proud of, but I have no excuse for showing such a shameful side of myself. I'm like, what? And then he said, the more you scold me, the more I will repent and learn from it. I sincerely apologize. Bro, I was the only artist of the company generating profits, and the implementation dates for the contract were signed before COVID-19. I just can't with him. But it's good though, because guess what? He's over. Korea, that's it for him. They're done.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. He done with in Korea. He done with, because y'all already know how they feel about that in Korea. He's done. That's it. He is over with. There is no coming back from this, whatever. Y'all know how they feel about this stuff. So he might as well get on the plane with Sam and just go somewhere and don't go. Because
take Sam with you, so that way he can go back home and make some real money.
He left because he knew his career was on fire. The roof is on fire.
With that